Welcome to my presentation on what you need to know about becoming a virtual assistant and start earning from home. First of all, I would like to congratulate you who are watching this. I'll start with a famous quote from JFK. Every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. This is perfect for you, meaning you are here watching this video because you want to accomplish something in your life.
But before I start, I would like to introduce myself.
My name is Milan, and I started my freelancing business journey in 2018. And when I was forced to resign from my longtime profession as a senior sales consultant in a distribution company. Yes, it is a long story, but this is just to show you that I didn't start freelancing in an easy way because I was at the peak of my career at the time, closing huge sales, getting awards, and huge sales commissions. But then I managed to get a lot of projects from left and right, like events, video editing, and productions in my advertising business. I was working in my own office, my own time, with no boss, and the income was all mine. And then the pandemic came in 2020. 3 months after the lockdown, I had to accept that there was no way to save the business. I gave up my own place, I lost all the money that I earned from my business, and I had to move back into my parents' house in Cavite. Came 2021, I realized that I needed to understand deeply how the freelancing business as a whole really works. So I decided to enroll in a mastermind group that cost me a lot. Since I was really broke at that time, I had to borrow money from my dad who used to work in the US. After 4 months in that mastermind group, I got hired as a VA social media manager by a mindset and business coach from Australia. This was my very first formal training as a virtual assistant, and I grew in terms of mindset and skills. This was my first workstation at my parents' house, and as you can see, I'm in pajamas while working. In 2022, I got my big break. I was invited by my brother to visit them in the UK, and since I am a freelancer, I have the location freedom to work anywhere I want. So I just grabbed the opportunity, and this location freedom I get from being a freelancer opened a huge opportunity for me to meet people from other parts of the world and the chance to meet my business partner. At that time, Jacob was also starting to venture into digital marketing. We both have the same business goal, and so AdStrat Digital was founded. This is when I learned that being a freelancer is not just a side gig or for extra income, it's a huge business opportunity. All these things wouldn't happen if I hadn't tried. So I hope you get inspired by my freelancing journey story, and I know you can't wait to know how to start your own. So today I will discuss what you need to know about becoming a virtual assistant and start earning from home with bonus. Yes, this bonus is something that you will never get from any other courses. I worked so hard to make this happen, to be honest. So stay until the end of this lesson to claim it, okay? So moving forward, I know you are here today for a reason to learn how you can earn while in the comfort of your home. So, I also have set my goals for you that by the end of this webinar, you will fully understand number one, what is freelancing and if it's the right career path for you. Second, how freelancing can help you achieve financial independence. Third, how freelancing can help you have the flexibility to work anywhere. But I think this one I have already presented based on my story. Fourth is how to strategically position yourself to achieve success starting from your mindset. And finally, the last goal I have for you is to help you kickstart your freelancing career as a VA. Let's start by describing freelancing in a simple way. And based on this definition, this means that you are not hired by a single company, wherein you are bound by a contract with a fixed salary and to work 5 days a week, or even sometimes 6 days a week from 8 to 5, 8 to 6, or 7 to 4. As a freelancer, you offer your skills to as many clients as you can serve, simply because you work independently as a self employed, meaning it's practically your own business. Why do I keep saying that freelancing is practically a business? Let's go through this table one by one. Number one is the work schedule. An employee has a fixed schedule set by the employer, while the freelancer can set his own working hours. This means you can negotiate with a client. For example, you only want to work Monday to Friday, 3 hours a day, depending on the scope of work. Second is the location. An employee usually works at the employer's site, while a freelancer can work anywhere. And if you're from the province, as long as you have an internet, you don't need to rent a house or a bed space. And if you want to spend your time with your family and friends on a vacation, you can just bring your laptop with you and just have devoted time to finish your work and then enjoy. Next is income control and job security. For employees, it's always a fixed salary. So you have the security, but oftentimes with limitations, like you can't get an increase if you need bigger funds to sustain your lifestyle. For freelancers, on the other hand, since you have a flexible work schedule, you can get more clients, as many as you can, so you'll have the security you need to sustain your daily living. Next is the benefit and taxes. Yes, the employers provide all this, but since a freelancer is practically the business owner, he or she can set aside fundings for all these things. And when it comes to variety of work, employees specialize in one role only, while freelancers have less burnout because they'll get to handle different types of projects new to them. Next is skills development. For employees, specific job related training only, while for freelancers, it's continuous growth. Next is independence. Employees only follow the employer's directives, while freelancers has the full control of his own business. Last but not least, what I love most about being a freelancer is that the networking is huge. The opportunity of networking is huge. For employees, you are limited to the network within your company, while freelancers have the chance to connect with people from all parts of the world. So now that you have an overview of what's the difference between being an employee and a freelancer, let's talk about how freelancing can give you financial independence. Let's look at the numbers. An average Filipino office worker devotes 10 hours per day at work, including travel time to and from work. The average rate per hour of a newbie general virtual assistant is around 3.50 US dollars. So usually clients have their method to teach you on how you will do your daily task, and the average time they will get from you is around 3 hours. If you will compute on 22 days of work, you'll most likely get around 231 US dollars per client. So that is 13,120.57 pesos per month based on the current exchange rate today. Just to give you an example and to show you that I didn't make this up, let's move to the next slide. Here's a sample payment from a client through PayPal. 1 month fee for 5 days a week work, 3 hours a day only. On the side note, yes, they have around 4.5 transaction fee, but you can always negotiate with a client that they should shoulder this. So let's continue how this can give you financial freedom. Remember, how much time do we spend to work daily? Minimum of 10 hours, right? So imagine if you can work 10 hours a day. You can get a minimum of 3 clients per day, allotting 3 hours per client every day. So 231 US dollars times 3 clients is equal to $693 per month, or 39,361.71 gross monthly income, without travel time from home to work and back, less transportation expenses, less meal expenses, and just like what I have mentioned a while ago, if you have a house in the province, as long as you have an internet, you can earn. You don't need to pay for bed space or an apartment. You don't need to spend money on clothes, bags, shoes, etc., and no office politics.
But remember, this computation is just when you are starting out. The average per hour rate will depend as you gain more experience or skills. More experience, more skills equals to more income.
Now, every time I present this number, I get the same question over and over again: how to be a freelancer? How can I start to be a freelancer? But based on my own experience, the how can be learned. I can even teach you how in 7 days. And that I can create a full tutorial in just 4 hours, believe me. But I tell you, that's not all you need. Based on my own experience, the people I know who succeed in this freelancing business are the ones who ask themselves, why? Why do I want to do this? Why do I want to be a freelancer? Because if your why is just to have an extra income, that's not going to take you anywhere in this field, because this will determine how far you will go. I'll share with you my biggest whys and how it helped me reach where I am today. My biggest whys are: I don't want to stress myself anymore and waste my time on traffic. I don't like office politics. I want more time freedom for myself and for my loved ones. I want more income. And if I don't have these whys in my mind and in my heart, I would just sell stuff to my office mates for extra income and nothing will change. And I wouldn't aim to seriously start my freelancing journey. Or maybe if I started my freelancing business at that time, but since my why is too shallow, when I face all the hardships, I would have just gone back to being an employee. Remember that your why will fuel you up even when you face hard times in your freelancing journey. I want to share with you this quote that helped me overcome the freelancing challenges. This is from Henry Ford. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. This code means that if you believe you can do something, you're more likely to be able to do it. But if you believe you can't do it, then you'll find it difficult or impossible to do it. It shows how our thoughts and beliefs can have a big impact in what we can achieve in life. So, having a positive and confident mindset is so important for achieving your goals, especially in freelancing business. Here are some list of common questions that I get to ask all the time, and I think you might also have. These are exactly the same questions that I have when I was starting, and I understand that you have more. So, to tell you honestly, it's a lot to digest if you're going to do it on your own. But what if I tell you that I can help you solve all these questions that might keep you pursuing this dream of earning from home, working anywhere, and having financial independence? In the next slides, I'm going to show you how.
I'd like to present to you my paid course entitled the VA Business Blueprint course. This course is designed to teach you how to earn six figures in 90 days as a virtual assistant without prior experience. I will guide you from zero knowledge to becoming the boss starting as a virtual assistant. And what I can do for you is I will personally train you and equip you with the right mindset, skills, and support you need to be successful in this freelancing world. This will help you start your freelancing business without the hassle. How? Let's look closely at the course highlights.
When you sign for the VA Business Blueprint, the Founders Round course, you will have access to exclusive video tutorials. It's going to be a mix of self paced and live trainings, so I can guide you one step at a time to move forward, starting from building your right mindset to service delivery. We'll also have a weekly progress meeting and group coaching that I will personally facilitate to answer all your questions and assist you on your current roadblocks. Same as with mindset and productivity coaching, where I will teach you how to manage your time based on your current situations. I'll guide you through and create a simple routine strategy that you can follow. Next is we will have a private community for all of you who will sign up with this course so we can build a family where we can share our knowledge and give support to each other. I believe in the spirit of family. This is really what I want in my community. And then, since the digital world is ever changing and fast evolving, you'll have continuous learning. Me and my partner will continue to give free webinars for those who want to scale up their freelancing business, like the automation part of the business in terms of digital marketing, tools and app updates, and more.
These are the modules that are included inside the VA Business Blueprint course. Basically, every module has around 3 to 5 lessons, and each lesson has some tasks that you need to complete to move forward.
Now, what's my competitive edge compared to other coaches who also offer a how to be a virtual assistant coach? Remember when I told you about the bonus? The main problem of a newbie freelancer is how to get a client without experience. To be honest, I experienced the same challenges. And this bonus is all about getting experience. I was able to set a special arrangement within my network from different locations with different expertise. In this on the job training, you will learn the newest strategy in content creation and outreach for finding clients that you can use for your own freelancing business as well. The training schedule will be discussed per student. After the training, you will be given testimonials that you can use to build your portfolio. So, with that being said, all these amazing courses inclusions regular price is 9,999 pesos. But since I want to offer the best value for your money and help you achieve your freelancing business goals, I will give this for today at 4,300 pesos only. The whole package of coaching and training you from zero knowledge to a rockstar VA and the founder of your own freelancing business. Don't forget that this includes the community support group, weekly progress coaching, and on the job training. If you're really serious about making the change in your life, don't miss this huge opportunity that I'm offering you. Click the link in the description below, and I'm looking forward to having you in my VA Business Blueprint course.